Hello guys, Snailer back again with another video, and today I would like to give a ultimate complete guide on how you can record and stream the gameplay on your Samsung Galaxy Tab S9. So for me personally, I can just say that I've been grinding to find a way on how I can specifically screen mirror my Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 to my PC without jeopardizing gameplay. This for me is extremely important, that I can still play my game at the highest level and record in a high quality at the same time. Though it seems that after all my research I haven't yet found a perfect way. But I have found ways that are good enough, and I would like to show you them all in this video, because maybe some of you guys don't have the need to, for example, screen mirror your Samsung tablet to your PC. Instead, maybe you just want to record and you want to know what the best inbuilt screen recorder is. And that is what I'm planning to do in this video, is to show you guys all of the different ways to record your gameplay on the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9. Whether you have a PC or not, whether your internet is good or bad, here is the complete package. So the first method that I want to present to you guys is just a normal screen recorder, which you just need the tablet for to start recording. And this recorder is Mobizen, a pretty well known. So what you want to do is to go down to the link in the description. After you press this link, just press download APK, and you will see a little countdown right here. You just want to hold this in and then press open in a new tab, and after that it should load so you can download the file, open and install. And the reason that I downloaded through the web here instead of just the Google Play Store is so I can get the full version of it, the premium version, which otherwise cost a lot of money. I just want to tell you guys why I choose the Mobizen recorder over, for example, the AC screen recorder. And the main reason is that the AC screen recorder, even if you put it at a 60 FPS setting, it still records the gameplay at 120 FPS, which is a bit of fun overkill, considering that, for example, YouTube caps your gameplay at 60 FPS anyways. So all it really does is to take more processing power, and the quality isn't as sharp. Either way, after opening the app and accepting some things which are necessary for the recorder to work, what you want to do is to go into the video settings. Either way, for me, here are my personal recording settings. Resolution at 1080p, quality I set it at the maximum. You can go down a bit. The quality won't be as sharp, but you will probably lag a bit less, because the higher bitrate, the more the game tends to lag. Either way, with this recorder, while it sacrifices the gameplay a bit, it isn't actually that bad, and definitely a viable choice if you, for example, don't have a PC. Okay, so I forgot to record this part, but what you also can do is to remove the watermark in the settings. So just another setting that I want to show you guys is that I prefer the air circle option, to put it on hide mode. So what you're gonna do is that once you start the recording, this little thing at the side won't show up. Starting a recording right there, just to try it. So as you guys can see, the little logo isn't there anymore, but what you want to do when you want to end the recording is to just scroll down in your notification center and there press stop recording. And here it is, and in my opinion, this is the best screen recorder that I've found out there for Samsung. It gets good quality, it doesn't sacrifice the gameplay too much, but either way, we're gonna move on to some other options. Just one thing that I want to show you guys is that if you want to stream your gameplay directly from your tab, if you, for example, don't have a PC, I would recommend Streamlabs, or more specifically, I asked Percep what he does, and he's using the Streamlabs application on the tablet from the Google Play Store, and from what I've seen, it works well for him. Either way, what I want to show you guys now are the methods that you can use to screen mirror your screen to your PC, if you want to record directly from your PC, or if you want to stream your gameplay. So the first application is this one, Douwan. So the reason why I like Douwan so much is because you can screen mirror through USB cable from your tablet to your PC without needing to enable the USB debugging feature in developer options. And the problem with enabling USB debugging is that you can't play Fortnite, because it's against the terms of service to use it while playing the game. Either way, to use your USB cable to screen mirror to your PC definitely is the best option if quality is your priority. But I just have to say that because you're using the USB cable directly to your PC, you can't use an adapter, and therefore you can't use the Ethernet on your tablet. What you're gonna do if you want to use Douwan is to first download their application from the Google Play Store. After that, what you need to do is to download their PC application, which I will leave a link down in the description for. So what I have to tell you guys is that this application actually costs money, but it's only $10 for a whole year, which I believe is an absolute fantastic deal considering how great the quality you actually can get on this application. So for the settings, what you want to do is to go to the Android device, and here you can even set it at the screen resolution, as well as cranking up the frames per second to 120, which I said before is a bit of an overkill, so I just keep it at 60. And then you can use the 60 M bitrate, which is huge. I can just tell you that the quality from this application definitely is one of my favorites. But yeah, as I said before, the reason why I don't use it is that I can't use an Ethernet connected to my tablet at the same time. It also has a Android wireless screen mirroring mode, but this one is actually not that good, and therefore I have another application which I want to show you guys. So after you finish configuring all the settings you like, the only thing you need to do to start the screen mirror is to open the Douwan application on your PC and on your tablet, and just plug in your USB-C cable to your PC and your tablet. It's very simple. The screen mirroring will show up automatically on your PC after, and that's about it for Douwan. So on to the next application that I want to show you, and it's Apowermirror. So this one is actually a wireless screen mirroring service. So the reason why I put this one on the list is because if you have great internet and use an Ethernet cable, the quality on this one is actually pretty good for being wireless. So I just want to go into the settings, and for the mirroring resolution I use 1080p. Mirroring definition is actually really important that you put onto the highest, if not the quality won't be great at all. After that I put in fluency priority, game graphics driver to about 5, though in my experience this setting doesn't actually affect the quality so much. And after that I have my frame rate at 60 frames per second, but as I said before with the other screen recorders, this application also defaults your gameplay to 120 FPS, and even if you have the 60 FPS setting, it doesn't actually change. So unfortunately this makes your device lag a bit more, and as well for quality it won't be as good. But in my opinion, if you are looking for a wireless streaming service, I believe Apowermirror is the best one out there. So one more thing with this application is that it costs money. I believe the VIP version is around $40 per year. I personally bought it, but I believe that just like with the Mobizen, you can probably download this application through a APK online. You just have to Google the premium version of Apowermirror APK. Though before you start the recording, you will actually need their PC application, which I once again will link down in the description. The PC application will look something like this. For the settings you actually just need to change them in the Apowermirror application itself. So now I'm just gonna go back and show you how to record. So this one is also very straightforward to start the screen mirror. All you have to do is to press the local cast, and if your PC and your tablet is connected to the same Wi-Fi, it will show up right here, and you just press it, then mirror to PC, and just start now. And after that your screen mirroring is up and running. Now we finally come to the part of the video where I will show you guys how I screen mirror and screen record my tablet. And it's of course with the Elgato. Though if you're a content creator who've been trying to record your Samsung Galaxy tablets, you know that the Elgato is an infamous method not to work with Samsung. Though, and I just have to say, I have put in so much research hours trying to figure out how to get the Elgato to work with the Samsung Galaxy tablet. And thanks to Noah Sunday, who actually figured out a method how to use the Elgato with Samsung tablets, we can now finally screen mirror and make content with it. The problem before was that whenever you plugged in an Elgato in your tablet, it would cap the frame rate to 60 FPS and put in a lot of input delay. Though with these settings you can actually now fix that. I have to say however that this method is probably the most expensive one out there, because now you actually have to buy some physical equipment. The equipment that you need to use is first a HDMI adapter to USB-C, which supports HDMI 2.0 and above. After that, you of course need the Elgato, which actually costs quite a lot of money, I believe around 200 bucks, depending on which model that you want to use. For me personally, I use the HD60X and it works well. Before we get started though, I just have to say that this method is a bit more complicated than the others and it requires a lot of different settings, so this segment will probably be a bit longer, but if you're serious about your content creation and you want to use an Elgato, keep on watching because this could help you a lot. So the first thing that you need to do is to go down the description and click on the link. I will specify which link it is. It will be link number 1 and it will probably take you to this page where you're going to download something called Samsung Galaxy Max Hertz. So you're gonna click on the application right here, download, then open the file and click install. After that it will show that this app is unsafe, but it's actually safe. So you're just gonna press more and click install anyways. After you've done it, if we try to open it, we can just click continue, go into it. You can see that you can't actually change the overall settings. So what you have to do now is to boot up your PC and go into the next link. So after you open the next link on your PC, you will come right here and you will scroll down to the number 3, download ADB on your computer, and you're just gonna choose whatever platform you're on. What you want to do next is to just open it in your folder. You can see I have downloaded it many times. Either way, what you're gonna do next is to right click and you're gonna unzip it. Personally, I use 7-zip and you just wanna pack up the files here. Press OK. And as you guys can see, it will show up here at platform tools, so you're just gonna press that. In here, what you're gonna do is to type in CMD and boom, the command prompt should be open. Now what you wanna do is to actually go back to your original tablet and you wanna go into settings, scroll all the way down, go to about tablet, software information and press the build number to open up developer options. After that, what you need to do is to enable USB debugging. So as I said before, I use the Elgato to record my screen right now, but because we have to plug in the USB cable that's connected to the PC, I can't do that. So you just want to plug it in. Wait, yeah. Boom shakalaka, and you have to press allow USB debugging here, allow access to tablet data. Anyways, what you want to do now is to go back to the command prompt, and what we want to do is to type in ADB devices to just see if your device is properly connected. So if it is, it will look something like this, the device number, and it will say device right here under list of devices attached. Now, one thing that I have to note is that if your device doesn't show up here at all, or maybe if it says unauthorized, or if you realize that the USB debugging isn't properly connected to your PC, what you have to do then is to download the new Samsung USB drivers. So for a lot of you guys, you can probably skip this step, but if this doesn't properly show up here, what you have to do is to go into your web browser. You're gonna search Samsung USB driver right here. You're gonna press the first search option, which will go to the developer.samsung, and now you can just download the latest USB drivers right here. Now for me personally, I know that I have to re-download these quite a lot of times when I'm trying to perform actions like this, so that's just a quick note that I wanted to show you guys. But after you downloaded this one, it should work properly. I will also leave this link down in the description. Now, when our device is properly attached, what we want to do is to go back to the first link again on the GitHub page, and we want to scroll down to number 7. Press on more, and you can see this line right here. We just want to copy that, go back to the command prompt, we want to paste it in and press enter. Now it doesn't say anything here, but this means that our Samsung Galaxy Max Hertz application will work. Okay, so I forgot to record this part, but what you have to do is to go into Galaxy Max Hertz and put it on constant high. Okay, so now when the Galaxy Max Hertz app is working, we can go into the next step of the tutorial. So what you want to do is to open your 4K capture utility, which hopefully you have already downloaded if you have an Elgato. So what you want to do now is to go to the settings. I am on Swedish here, but try to just follow through and you will probably get this to work. Either way, we have the EDID setting here and you want to put it on internal. After that, you will have another EDID settings for the internal. So as you guys can see here, we have some settings to choose from. These two right here I have already downloaded, but what you will see is a 1080p 120 for mobile. Now the problem with this one is that it doesn't work. You can still see that it's 1080p 30. So what we have to do now is to go back into our browser, and I will leave a link once again down in the description where you can download this bin file right here. So you just want to open it. It's a Google Drive file, and after you have it downloaded, we can go back to the Elgato settings right here. And what you want to do is to scroll all the way down, press it, and then you can choose from your latest file. You can see that we have the 1080p 120 for mobile. You're just gonna press open and apply. Now the moment of truth. And boom, as you guys can see, the source now on the EDID is 1080p 120 FPS, and also by having the Max Hertz application on constant high, this should work close to flawlessly, because I have to tell you guys that the sensitivity in Fortnite, or the screen in general, it feels a bit different. In my opinion, it doesn't really affect my gameplay too much, plus that if you checked my previous video about all the different optimization settings, the game still feels really good. Though unfortunately this isn't a flawless method, but I would say that it's definitely the best one out there so far, especially if you're a content creator who want to create high quality content. And on top of that, because this is HDMI, it doesn't actually do any encoding to record or mirror. It doesn't make the game lag at all. So the only real downside with using Elgato is, as I said before, the sensitivity feels a bit different. But in my opinion, it's a compromise that I'm willing to make to be able to create high quality content. Anyways, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, or maybe not enjoyed, but that it at least helped you out a lot. I know it would for me a couple months ago when I didn't know anything about how to screen mirror and record on the Samsung. And all I have to say is that I put in a ton of research in this. And that's also the reason that I wanted to make this video, to save you guys time so you can go out there and create high quality content instead of worrying about how you should do it. And that's also the reason why I wanted to make this video, so you guys can save your time on this. And that's also the reason why I wanted to make this video, so you guys can save your time on the grind to try to figure out a way how to record and screen mirror your Samsung tablet. And instead focus your time on creating high quality content. Anyways, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and that it hopefully helped you out a lot. And until next time, have a great rest of your day, guys.